What's up, Cancer? Welcome to Score Queen Intuition. Welcome back, guys, to be here with me again. I appreciate you all. This is your November monthly reading, okay? So you guys know with the monthlies, if you've been with me, you know that these are more so spiritual and intuitive messages, whatever you need to know spiritually, okay? For your growth, your ascension, whatever answers you're looking for as far as guidance, okay? So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in Cancer. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. We're going to start out with what you need to surrender. Okay. All right. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. It says take a relaxing break and spend some time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Okay, so some of you guys need to get out in nature. Maybe you've been cooped up for too long. Spirit is saying it's time to get out. Do some things that make you feel at one, okay, with nature. You're a water sign, so I would say go near some water, okay? That's always usually the best thing for water energy because that's naturally is what we're drawn to, okay? We have surrender your attachments to results. The formula for success is to do all that you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it, okay? So sounds like you guys need to detach in one place and kind of attach yourself to nature, or kind of like pull your energy from one thing that you're focusing on, and kind of pull away from that. Maybe this is even just saying get away, take a break, um, um, take a trip is what I was trying to say. Maybe, like this is the time of year where it's a good time to go to a cabin and things like that, depending on where you are. But wherever you are, the message still applies. Okay, get out in nature, start to just get in tune, get one with nature, and maybe spend some more time alone. If it's just things you want to do and you like to do, like just taking a walk, things like that. Get out there and do it. Okay, I just feel like you guys haven't been really enjoying yourself or taking quality time for yourself. Okay. Or it's like you've been in the hustle and bustle, just moving and you haven't just taken time to, maybe nature can represent that quietness, that stillness, okay? Getting away from the city life, okay? All right, let's see. What else do you guys need to know? What else does Cancer need to know? Spirit. Oh, pleasure. Look at that. See? This is about you guys finding pleasures in life, doing things that make you feel happy, make you feel at one, make you feel at peace. This could also mean there are some things coming in your life that's going to bring a lot of satisfaction, okay? A lot of pleasure. Maybe you're looking for pleasure. You need that. You need some excitement in your life, or you need something to just feel like get you back in this blissful energy that Spirit is saying you need to be in right now, okay? Patience. All right, we got patience. Okay, that was too many cards, guys. What do we have here? Flexibility. Okay. Guys, there's something coming in that you've been waiting on and you've been patient on, and it's going to require some flexibility. Look at this. Success. Beautiful. I always love this card. I think it's with that Black Panther there, or Jaguar, whatever it may be. I think it's just so beautiful. Like the camera doesn't do the card justice when you see it in person. But okay, let's clarify this, guys, and see what Spirit is trying to tell you for each one of these messages. Okay, let's see what pleasure is talking about. I feel like, guys, this is, you've been kind of like all work, no play. It's kind of like what I'm feeling like the energy I'm picking up. And Spirit is saying you need to start being more flexible with your time. And in that flexibility, you need to be incorporating more me time, okay? More time where, like I said, you just get some serenity, a place where you can go for peace, tranquility, whatever that may look like to you, okay? 3 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. I feel like this is because you have been focusing a lot on your future, focusing and haven't really taken time out to really do what's needed for you. I don't know, some of you guys could be stuck and you haven't because you're stuck in the past. And so because of certain things you still being stuck in the past about, it's blocking you from moving forward in certain ways where you find happiness in your life. Like you just been going with everyday working, work, let's just say school, home, work. If you're in school, you know, if you're working, kind of like the same old routine. And when you think back on it, it's like, damn, when was the last time I did something for me? When was the last time I had a good time? Why haven't I been enjoying life? So you got to tap into the inside and find out what is it that, that's why it says hold it, surrender your attachment to results. And I feel like that's the energy that I'm getting to. Maybe there were some things in the past that didn't work out for you, didn't go in your favor, but you're still kind of holding on to that, although you're moving and you know you're going day to day. It's like you're taking it day by day, like focusing on your success, and then it's like you realize, like, you know, like 1 month went by, a month went by, 2 months went by, you've been working, 6 months have gone by, a year has gone by, and as you look back, it's like, I haven't done anything for myself. I haven't done anything to just enjoy life, to just disconnect from the world. Sometimes you need that disconnect. And I think that's what this message is more so talking about. Like, it's time for you to take some time to where you disconnect. And it's funny, guys, look, behind success is stillness. Isn't that what I said? I said I'm getting this energy of like stillness, being somewhere where there's stillness, there's quiet. You don't have to think about your everyday responsibilities. You can just break away, even if it's for a couple of days, a day, if whatever you need to take. God's spirit is saying it's time to take it, because doing too much and overwhelming yourself is only going to slow your pace down, right? Because you're going to have to take that time. You're going to have to take that mental break. You're going to have to take that time to rejuvenate. It's a must, guys, especially when you are spiritual and you're trying to do things. Those are the things we learn that we have to incorporate, right? That balance. You need that balance in your life, right? Let's clarify pleasure again. See why pleasure is here. King of Pentacles. Look at that. I told you guys. Abundance, prosperity, stability, security, and stability. Protective and provider, reliable, and father. Now, this could be in regards to an earth sign from your past that you had a lot of good vibes with. Maybe there was a lot of pleasure shared between you two, but I do see someone from your past wanting to return or thinking about you. Or maybe you're thinking back on this person. This could be the energy that could have kept you blocked when it comes to seeking your own self-gratification now, right? And you've been focusing when it comes to your money, and like I said, that King of Pentacles is definitely about you working and success, but there's something that you're still looking back on the past, right? Look at, you have the star at the bottom. Hope and healing, inspiration and faith, positivity and wish. So the star could be an Aquarius for some of you guys. But that represents you healing, right? That represents you moving on, still finding that inspiration. You have found it when it came to finding your path to success, or you feel like money has been flowing, or you're finally getting a little stability that you've been wanting. But there's still something here that you still feel like you're missing, okay? When it comes to happiness, inner happiness is what I'm picking up on. All right, let's see what this patience is here. Okay, when it comes to patience, you could have been waiting on this person here to come around, or, you know, desire the same things you did, but I feel like you guys couldn't wait around on this person any longer. Patience, the Hermit. Look at that. Virgo energy, self-reflection, introspection, solitude. See, I told you guys, this is about you going into introspection. This is about you going into a stillness within yourself. This is about you disconnecting. That's what the Hermit is about. pulling away, whether it's to introspect, if that's what you need to do. May not even be about that. It may just be about you guys. It's been some time. You've been patient enough with yourself. You've been doing the work. You've been putting in the work. Now you're due and you are deserving of a break at this point, okay? With the hermit there. Yeah, you've taken a lot of time to self-reflect already. Okay, maybe you feel like you do need this time to disconnect so you can, like I said, detach from other things that you were focusing on and start to put your energy separately. Like, I've done it a few times. Just, I don't stay far from the beach. I stay a good 2 hours, okay, from the beach. So I've gotten up, went and just got me a room at the beach and just by myself. And it feels so good, So it's kind of like something like that, where you just get that time for you so you can disconnect, so you can focus on some things. Maybe you feel like there's some things that have not been able to get your attention when it comes to yourself, that you realize that it's a must at this point, right? You feel like parts of yourself you've been neglecting because you've been focusing on, bringing that stability in, right? So let's see what else we have here. But with this earth energy here, that could definitely be a Virgo from your past as well. Maybe you disconnected from this person or kind of ghosted them and focusing on you now. Okay. 3 of Swords. Heartbreak and pain, separation and grief, sorrow and trauma. Okay. Yeah, I told you guys, you've been taking a lot of time to heal from something. You've been taking a lot of time. You've been neglecting your healing in a certain aspect for long enough, okay? Like I said, you've been on go, go, go mode. But now it's time for you guys to really sit with some things that you're still trying to heal from. It's really time for you guys to really take some time to disconnect so you can figure out what parts of you need to release. Yeah, so like I said, guys, it's still some sort of attachment here from something that didn't work out. Maybe you were hoping you and this person could build this life together. But parts of you, I'm thinking, still feel lonely or alone or isolated or, disconnected from the world. But you're still kind of moving about it like because that's what you got to do, right? No matter what, you got to keep going. It's like you might be driven by like an automatic motor at this point, like you're just going. And then one day you realize, damn, I feel like I need a break. Yeah, so like it's like that's like what I'm feeling here, guys. And part of that break is you really taking time to go within, okay? See what you need to do to continue to disconnect or heal what parts of you that still may even be connected to this person, whether even if it's energetically. Okay. I feel like whoever this person was, you was very patient with them, but they caused a lot of hurt. They caused a lot of pain. They caused a lot of trauma. Okay. So this is what you realize, like you may still be holding on to that when you really dig deep. Okay. All right. Let's see what flexibility is about. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. See, guys, this is about money, right? You may be needing to be more flexible when it comes to your money, your hours that you spend bringing in money, because it's like the more you may still feel like something is missing here, okay? Ace of Pentacles says new opportunity, abundance, prosperity, security, and stability. I feel like a part of you guys still feel like you're missing that stability, okay? Okay. Be more flexible when it comes to concerns surrounding your money. Look at this, 5 of Pentacles, hardships and loss, isolation, abandonment, unemployed, and struggle. Okay, so maybe that's the thing, guys. You're not being flexible because you don't want to go without. You don't want to miss any opportunities. You don't want to miss that money. I understand it, So it's like, it's hard to say, hey, let me take a break, right? Let me take a vacation when I got to make this money. Or you may not have a job where you can just take time off, or where you're allotted vacation time off or paid time off, So I definitely get it. I definitely get it. There may be some other avenues you guys might need to go about when it comes to finding money, so you can have more flexible time, so you can be able to do what you need to do for self, because that is how the matrix gets you caught up, right? Like I said, we go through that everyday routine where if you take a moment and stop, you'll be like, damn, it's like I do this day in and day out, day in and day out, and then before you know it, it's like something has to give, something has to change. I need a transformation, I need a shift. So that may be what you guys are feeling. You're feeling this need to have more pleasure, more happiness, more time to yourself, more hours at work where you can be more flexible and not miss the money, But look at that. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. Family and legacy, inheritance, foundation, higher commitment. I told you guys want more. You want more. Okay? And you may feel like you're busting your ass. You've been patient with yourself, and you still feel like you're still not where you want to be, but you might be getting there, but a part of you still don't feel pleased in a sense, or completely, fully, internally happy, because there's just certain things that you're not where you want to be at, and you feel like you're you're working. Okay, you may have missed an opportunity, and that could be something that you're still holding on to. There could have been a great job that you thought was coming through and that you really wanted, and it didn't come through, and it's kind of like after that, it was kind of like you just was like, whatever, I just keep doing what I'm doing. But now it's like, this is not enough anymore. So you're definitely needing a break. You're definitely needing to be able to find the time to even get the time to see what you need to do. I know, guys. I understand. Okay. So, guys, remember, like I said, if you can't do much, find 30 minutes in your day where you just walk, or you just go wherever it is that you love the scenery, okay? With nature, the natural scenery. Oh, I saw the universe is working for you. I love that, okay? A few months from now, and be thankful, okay? See, that's why that Three of Wands is here, because maybe you guys are still, like I said, focusing on the past, but the card said in a few months. And slow down. That's what I'm getting. Slow down. Slow down. Like, take a break. Take a moment. Take some time off if you can. Sometimes you have time saved if you have that type of job and not even realizing, because you're just working. Take that time off, guys. And look at what we have at the bottom. It's funny, yin and yang and balance is here, but it's in the reverse. We have, remember, time lost cannot be regained. So stop focusing on the time that you have lost in certain things and certain people. All the patience you spent waiting on someone. Remember all the time you're working in your everyday life. Yeah, okay, you're going through the everyday, guys. It's time to, like, slow down from that part of life. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to slow your body down. That automatic driven motor, I said, I'm picking up on. Spirit is saying it's time to kind of slow down. You might find in your everyday life you're moving, going, barely get to take a break to just breathe. Yeah, that type of day. Okay. Let's see. And you might feel like all the time you're putting in, and it's still not bringing back what you feel like it should be for the time you're putting in. Okay. Like, you get a sense like your time is more valuable, and that time you're putting into whatever you're doing is starting to more show up like it's not worth the time that you're giving it. Okay, is what I'm feeling. That's how some of you guys may be feeling about your career or your job. Oh, but I love it. Woman holding a coin. I told you, you guys, you focusing on that money. And if you haven't started getting it yet, guys, it's coming. It is coming, okay? But like I said, in the process, you can't be overexerting yourself. Okay, but this is some good energy here coming in, just letting me know that whatever the more flexible you get with your time, the more you really go within and pay attention to where you could allocate your time and to what, you know, then you'll start to see things flowing with this Ten of Pentacles. You're definitely getting it here. Look, Eight of Cups behind that. Walking away, letting go, leaving behind. Okay. So I told you there's something you got to release. There's something you got to let go of. Because whether it's an external blockage or internal blockage, guys, either way, they can both block what you're trying to manifest, okay? So you have woman holding a coin. What else do we have here for Cancer? What else does Cancer need to know, Spirit? Look at that. Okay. Okay, I love it. So you guys got broken heart. See? There's still some hurt here. It's like you are maybe working to numb the pain. That's what I'm picking up on. Like you're working and you're focusing on your career because you're trying to numb something. Okay, you're trying to run away from something that's deep in that you haven't dealt with completely. Okay, and at the bottom we have a man holding a coin. Well, my God, that's a divine partnership here. Okay, look at that. Now, they could definitely be two together, or they could just be, you could be the feminine. This could be for the feminine and the masculine. When it comes to your money, if you're feminine, this could represent a masculine energy coming in where you guys make teamwork, or vice versa. If you're masculine, feminine coming in for you guys to teamwork financially. I did, money, coins is here, most definitely. So this could also be in regards to a partnership, or a business that you thought you and someone was going to have with each other. Maybe they bailed out or they didn't do right or something like that. But listen, this is an opportunity here. Okay, still, however you look at it, it's still an opportunity. Now let's see, woman holding a coin, number 42. Okay. All right, so woman holding a coin says, female connection in money, health, or value. The elegantly dressed woman on this card sits on a beautiful chair, holding a bright gold coin. When the card comes upright in a woman's reading, it may refer to her directly and to a successful endeavor regarding her own finances or health. This card could also signal a woman of support or assistance regarding these issues. She may give you financial advice or connect you with someone who does. This woman may be someone you meet where you make your money, or it may be a woman of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance or even the possibility of new love or friendship connected to a woman of wealth or business. Okay, so told you, I definitely see money coming through here for you. Whatever you guys might be breaking away to find your own source of money, like being an entrepreneur, breaking away from, like I said, that everyday 9 to 5 grind. You're tired of that. You're exhausted with that, but you're doing it because it's like, I have no choice, right? And then also it's helping you numb something here that you are still attached to. Okay. The affirmation for this card says, the world supports me in my financial goals. I am making synchronistic connections to serve and honor me. Okay. Let's go ahead and read. I'm gonna go ahead and read the broken heart, and then I'll read man holding a coin. So let's see, broken heart says grief and loss. All right. Now we have that there with the Three of Swords here already. So this card shows a heart broken open, revealing darkness, emptiness, and a grief-filled tear. The hurt may be from long ago, see? Or it may be the pain from a more recent event. Either way, a deep healing is called for now. Vent your feelings and release the person or the situation involved. Affirm that you are, I have to put that there, affirm that you are reclaiming your power and peace of mind. Open your heart to the light of divine love and healing. And have compassion for yourself through this difficult process. Listen guys, make self-care a priority now. As you let go of old experiences, you can open your heart to the true and abiding love that you so rightfully deserve. Look at that. Wow. Spirit never missed. You hear me? Okay. All right. Oh, the affirmation for that. I forgot what is the affirmation here. All right. The affirmation says, I release the pain of the past and live with compassion for myself. Love heals and renews me now. See, that's what I'm getting, guys. It's like you're not showing yourself that compassion. And that means giving yourself that time. Same way you'll give your time to somebody else. Give yourself your own time. You're giving your time to your job. You're giving your time to your children. You're giving your time maybe to your other businesses and whatever else you're trying to focus on. You're giving your time maybe to your significant other if you have one. Everybody else. But what about you? Right? What about your time? What are you putting into yourself? Also financially, you pay everything else, you pay for everything else, but do you pay yourself? Do you invest in yourself? Right? That's also showing the universe, hey, I'm not only showing that I can do these same things for others, but my priority is doing it for myself. Okay? And guess what? Then that's when the universe is going to start making you a priority of those things that you did for yourself. You're going to start to see the fruits, right, of that labor. Just be patient. Just keep focusing. So let's see. So man holding a coin says male connection in money. Sorry, guys. Let me get that clear out the way for you. So male connection in money, health, or value. This card shows a man sitting in a lushly flowering field, holding a large, bright coin. For men, this could indicate an aspect of yourself and a readiness to further your goals and receive increased health, money, or value in your life. Greater success. I love it, guys. Oh, that's stillness and then success. Greater success is on its way when you take control of your own finances and act. This card upright could also reveal the assistance of a financial advisor or healer whom you already know or are soon to meet. This man is helpful and may bring sage advice concerning the action you need to take next. Be open to this person showing up with support, but always turn to your own intuitive guidance to weigh the information you receive. This card also signifies a new love interest with a wealthy man or a man from work. Okay. All right. So the affirmation says, I determine my own destiny. I take financial action and I am receiving wonderful assistance from those around me. So guys, I definitely feel like you guys need to, well, first of all, I was just going to say you guys need to write those affirmations down. That I read for each one of these, write those affirmations down. Community, guys, I'm not going to read it, but community is in regards to you guys disassociating, you disconnecting. It could be a falling out with people, or it just could be you leaving a certain group of people that you see all the time, like a job. You leaving a job, maybe you're disconnecting from friends. I did tell you I felt a sense of disconnect from the world. This could be intentionally. This could just be due to the things that you're still holding on to from the past, okay, that you need to let go of, that may still be harboring like between your connections with people, which is causing this disconnect, right, from other people. Okay. All right. Well, Cancer, that was your reading. All right. That was really deep. Okay. I didn't know which way that reading was gonna go at first. I was like, I felt what it was saying, but it was like so out there that, yeah. But it definitely makes a lot of sense, guys. I hope that this was helpful for you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you feel. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell, and I will see you next time.